Hey everybody, so I am back with another video. I am doing fire signs right now. So we're going to look into all the different departments of your life and see like what's going on, what needs your attention, what you don't know, what you need to do, etc, etc. Always on personal readings. Everything is going to be in the description below. Information for readings and the website. So we're just gonna start. Y'all know I like to start. I'm gonna use two different decks one for clarification. So let's see what's going on with fire signs at this time. What do you need to know? What do you need to pay attention to? And how can you improve things? I feel like dealing with endings or closing out situations where you may have been really invested or attached, or it could just be something that you've been dealing with or doing for a long time that you're having a hard time releasing or letting go, but it would be for your benefit. A lot of things that are happening, things that you're worried about, stressed about, things that are current in your day-to-day life or whatever, I feel like it's from decisions that you have already made and decisions that you are not making yet or haven't decided on or whatever. I feel like you it's things that you know that you should have been changing or working on for a while that you're not. So it is continuing to cause like friction in your life in some type of way, in your daily life or just like situations or whatever. I do feel like something not working out or going as planned or whatever, but I do feel like it goes back to working on yourself and doing things that you know that you should be doing or whatever. And because you're not, things are happening or going a certain type of way in your life. Right now, I feel like should be the time of just resting, resetting, and planning your next steps or your next moves, knowing where you're going next or what you're doing next is going to be very, very important for you. And if you don't have your next steps lined up, it's going to make things a little more chaotic moving forward or whatever. So I feel like you need to have a solid plan and know where you're going in the upcoming weeks and months or whatever, because it's going to be very important for some reason for many of you. In your personal life, I feel like at a time in the past, there was something that you were confused about, or you just had too many options that you felt had the same weight or value in some type of way. So it was hard for you to just make one solid decision. And now I feel like your mind is changing. You're seeing things differently, or making some type of decision that you were not making before or whatever. I feel like you already see not listening to your intuition or something your gut was telling you, or just not honing down on one decision, one choice, one direction or whatever, was making things kind of go left for you or just not work out altogether. And I feel like now that you have your head on straight, or you just know what you need to do or where you're going, things are going to start being smoother or headed in a better direction. When it comes to your home life, you may not be happy about the situation or how things are, or it's just some type of issue for you or whatever, wishing that something was different or better, or was going kind of more the way that you needed it to go or whatever. It might not be anything terribly wrong or something like that, but just not being comfortable with your situation for some reason. And it's just like looking for other options or trying to figure out something else to do and not having any luck or whatever. I do feel like especially if it's about a move or something like that, either like timing isn't right, or just the route that you're trying to go or the way that you're trying to make things happen is not going to work out the way that you need it to or whatever. So that's just a cautionary warning or whatever about like how you move forward. And you need a different plan or something like that or whatever is what I'm picking up. In your work, business, financial sector, I feel like there are some issues as well there or whatever. Things are not coming together the way you need them to. And for some of you, it's like things may be falling apart for some reason or whatever, especially when it comes to money and finances. Things not coming through the way that you need them to, or you want them to. And I feel like it may be something that you could go back to make money, or a job or business hobby or whatever, that you're trying not to for some reason or whatever. You're wanting to do something different than you've done before, or just not go the route that you went before for some reason. And I do feel like, you know, you have good reasons for that. A lot of you guys need to just be a little bit more patient, or just wait wait a little more, and whatever you're looking for or whatever you need is going to come through. It's going to come through right on time. But it's just like, I feel like overall in y'all life, when it comes to your home life, family life, living situation, job, love life, or whatever, I feel like you need a lot of rerouting, replanning, or whatever, because the direction and the route that you're going with things in these different directions is just telling me you just need to start fresh. Like, you need brand new. Like, you need to just like wipe the slate clean and just build from there or whatever, because it's just like things are not looking how they should be looking, or going in the direction that they should be going. And when it comes to your love life or whatever, I feel like you're trying to I'm not going to say take things slow, but trying to do things right or make things right. So it could either be a situation where things were not moving or progressing or working out at all or whatever, and it's just like trying to rebuild or repair that. And for others of you, I feel like you're just moving more calculated, or you should be moving more calculated when it comes to love interests, love choices, or whatever. I do feel like you have a really good option here in love or whatever, but there may be like some type of conflict, or you just need the right opportunity with a certain individual or person, but it just may have not been coming together or falling together how it should or whatever. You guys might not be on the same page. Y'all may not have a conversation about expectations, intentions, and what both of you want or whatever. But I feel like that's the only issue, the only barrier is communication or just being on the same page. So I do feel like it's something that you need to be working on or putting some energy into to try to get on the same page or make right. This could be in an old connection, and this could be with some of you who have newer connections or whatever. But I just feel like something with the communication or just expectations are not the same or has not been discussed. When it comes to the near future, I feel like you're going to have a big decision that you're needing to make or whatever. And you might not know what decision to make or whatever. I feel like you really should be doing the best thing for you. What would make you happy? What would benefit you most in the long run? But it's like you're having a hard time even seeing what that option is or whatever. It could be moving. It could be a job. It could be your love life or whatever. But it's like, I have a decision to go this way or this way, and I'm not sure which one is even the right way or whatever. I feel like you have a lot of confusion when it comes to that or whatever. But I feel like whatever you know for a fact would benefit you the most or be the best option for you, because I do feel like you really do know. But I feel like it may be an emotional attachment to one decision, and there may be just like clearly the smarter choice to make or whatever, and you just might be making it hard. But that's what I have for fire signs. That was pretty clear and cut to the point, so I didn't really need to clarify anything. That's y'all video for this week. Happy Gemini season. I'll see y'all guys later.